Welcome to another episode of the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards. This is where we celebrate the women commanding the heaviest stages and redefining modern metal. Today, we're heading to Cyprus, Greece, to meet the powerhouse frontwoman of one of the island's fastest rising modern metal acts. Formed in 2024, the band Guiltera has already played major festivals. They even launched their own metal event, too. Their latest singles are Far Away and They is the title of the new album that's coming, their second album later this year. They will be performing at the Ladies of Metal Fest in Athens, Greece. That is coming up on April 25th. The festival goes on that entire weekend. They'll be performing on the 25th. And today we are joined by the lead vocalist, Vikki. Welcome to the Metal Queens podcast.
Thank you, Steve. Big honor to be here to
It's
speak
great
to you today.
It's great to have you here. So I want to go back to early 2024. Alex sends you an instrumental demo that becomes the song Kingdom, the first single. What did you hear in that song that made you say, this is it? I want to do this.
Yeah, good times. So Alex is our current guitarist and producer, let's say, one of the main persons in the band. So back to the times, he already played in some modern metal bands. He produced some music for them. And of course, he had some demos, like free to use, let's say. But me, I was a drummer that days, and I played drums in two bands. One of them was just a cover band, another one like symphonic metal, like Nightwish style band, never fell. So I had no any ambitious to sing. And we just start talk, and he sent me instinctively. It wasn't like for some purpose. He just shared this demo with me, and I had one song because I had a really big break from my childhood when I wrote lyrics, and those days I wrote one song, Kingdom, and even created some melody on piano, but it wasn't like it. And I brought it to my bands, and they said it's not our style, so we can't consider it. So it was just in the table. So when I've heard this demo Alex sent to me, I was so surprised with the attitude of the song. It was like exactly what I was looking for, and it fit my lyrics. So we made just few arrangements and the song was ready. So like one day we just realized that now we're a band. That's how our band started, actually. Without any purpose.
Yeah, Guiltera came together very quickly. You mentioned Nightwish there. Is Nightwish an influence on you?
Actually, it was the project Neverfell I mentioned. It was my drumming project, so I was interested as a drummer to play some more heavy music after being in a cover band with pop rock covers. So I like all types of metal, let's say, and of course symphonic metal is a nice one, and it's the most female-fronted genre of metal, I would say.
Yeah.
So of course, I enjoy it and love it and listen to it. And we even played at the support act for Tarja Turunen, from like ex-vocalist of Nightwish in Cyprus, with this band. So it was a nice experience, yes.
Vikki, you're originally from Russia. You've been in Sweden now, in Greece, 5 years. What was and how important was music in your house growing up, and what was life like in Russia growing up?
In Russia, I wasn't really a big, I had no a big music story. So I just finished the music school and always listened to rock, mostly Russian rock, and some foreign artists as well, but more rocky, not metal. So metal turns into my life with Alex very occasionally, but very fast. And now I can imagine even my life without this music, and I even was surprised why I didn't listen to it before, because it's so natural for me now. But live in Russia, I had no that big ambitions about being a musician. I'm a lawyer, so I have a career with like head of legal now, and it's hard even to comment because I haven't thought about music a lot as a main like activity of my life.
How did you become a lawyer?
uh, it's a nice story, but I had a dream to sue one of my relative because he's a bad guy and he wanted to offend my mom. So yes, it was my entire motivation to become a lawyer to get what my mom possessed, let's say. But after I, of course, left all this. Uh, pin glasses children ideas and child's ideas and just really got into law and was interested in it and became an international lawyer. That's how I relocated from Russia to Cyprus, actually, with my company to be international lawyer and handle all this corporate stuff like offshore stuff, bank accounts. So it's interesting part.
Yeah, that's great.
And now, while I understand that music starts to be the bigger and bigger part of my life, I'm a bit sorry that I maybe one day should stop this career, but
Hmm.
maybe not. We'll see.
Your first album, the debut album, was called Us. That title, Us, suggests connection. Who is us? The band, the fans, a collective experience?
I would say that at its core, Us tells a story of a couple, and but at the same time, it was our statement as a band because we introduced to the world our band Guiltera with this album, so it became something bigger. But also, it represents like the our listeners who connects to our album. We have a lot of people who really like the first album and they like, let's say, this first Guiltera, and they don't like what we moving further, our new direction, more like heavy and metal style direction. So the first album was more rocky, so and it's of course very personal story, but we can say that as it's everything you can consider under us. It's us as a couple, us as the band, us as our community.
And this new album that's coming out this year is called They. And there are two tracks out, Far Away and the title track, They. You said that you're moving more in a heavier direction for this album. What's the story behind the song Far Away?
It's very nice story because all of my songs reflects my experience, personal experience, and this song is about me. Let's say after 3 years of being in immigration in Cyprus, I came to my hometown in Russia, and I uh, met a lot of people. Let's say from my from my childish surroundings, and I realized that they are very different, and that I have much bigger ambitions than they. And from one side, it was a really pity observation that these people can't understand my ambitions. They like dream about something simple, but on the other side, they're not supportive. So they can even uh, treat me as a child with my dreams, big dreams about big stage and so on. So, and I remembered myself being like a small girl in this hometown and dreaming about music. It was a time when I played music in music school. I am pianist, and I put the posters of my favorite bands on the walls in my room, and I dreamed that maybe one day I will become a musician. But always I've heard from like my people around that you need a core education, you need a real profession. It's for fun. So maybe that's how I turned into law. But music, it was a big dream in my childhood because I even had a notebook with lyrics, and I even imagined that I'm vocalist, by the way, not like a drummer, not a pianist. I dreamed to be a singer in big rock band. with something bloody name. I don't remember, but it was like something for death metal, you know. So yeah, this song is about difference between people who surrounded me in the childhood and knew me, my new ambitions, and my new real life, which is not just dreams. It's going on. It's real now.
And you guys
So it's
also
true
performed
story.
on the big stages in your very first year. You played major festivals like at GDCY and Off Road Festival, thousands in those crowds. What was that experience like so soon with this band?
Yeah, starting my like professional vocalist career at the festival with hundreds of people in front of me, it was very huge responsibility and big step for us as a band. It was emotional and intense, of course, because these festivals wasn't like purely musical festivals, and we had to invite like the audience attention to our music. But I guess and believe that we succeed because we've been re-invited for the next years for these festivals, and it was a huge wow effect, yes, from the big stage, and that the realization that it's going on, that me performing. Even yesterday I was a drummer, and today I'm a lead singer of a new band with original music I wrote. I write. So it was, yeah, really amazing. And when I've seen people like um, in people's eyes, when I've seen that they like our music, it's something I can't even describe. It's just, yeah, very warmed my heart,
Yeah,
and gave me, of course, the motivation to proceed and do more.
that's got to be a great feeling. Ladies of Metal Fest is coming up in Athens. You're playing that for the first time on April 25th. And last year, you guys also launched G Fest. That's your own modern metal festival.
Yeah.
What inspired you guys to do that? And by the way, the second G Fest is coming up June 20th and 21st, and that is in Cyprus, right?
Yes, it is in Cyprus. And this year we have foreign invited headliners. It's Textures for the for the second day, sorry. And for the first day, I guess I can announce because we're gonna announce it like this week. It's Herla Sight, band from Israel. It's now very viral with the Greek tavern breakdowns, and now they made this cowboy style breakdown. Very cool guys. And Still Open Call is live, and we get a lot of applications for this year from all over the Europe. So it's gonna be a really nice event this year and big. But how we've been inspired to make this festival, um, it's not something out of our mind just to promote ourselves. It's a problem we face with the local venues and the possibilities to perform our music on the local stage. Some rock bars we have, they're very nice, but they prioritize cover music for weekends and best time by the time, so it's hard to get the good time to perform original music, unfortunately. So we decided that we need to change it, and first of all show on the very good conditions, with good stage, with good sound and lights and so on, show program, we had our music to big audience. And second, which is more important, to find our audience, because Cyprus is famous lovers of heavy music, but like traditional music, like death metal, thrash rock, and so on. Modern metal and something really new for Ireland. So we decided it's the way to show the big audience that we exist, that modern metal exists in Cyprus, and we found probably the more suitable bands from all over the island. For our events, it was 6 bands, 5 bands and one DJ. Sorry, yeah, and it was really nice event, and people start talking about us. And this year we want to make it like 4 times bigger, and as I said, with invited headliners from abroad.
And again, G Fest, the second one, is coming up June 20th and 21st. All right, Vikki from Guiltera, we're going to wrap up here with 5 questions, 5 fun questions for you. We'll start with clean vocals or screams. Which do you prefer?
As a vocalist, I would prefer clean vocals. I like the melodies. I think in modern metal is the core. Extremes is like spicy on top, but not the main dish. So I would prefer the good clean vocals, interesting parts, but still, yeah, I prefer melody to emotional part.
All right, festival stage or an intimate club?
Festival stage. I started as a festival artist. I make my own festival, and we gonna part in big festivals this year. Athens is our first like a broad festival this year, and after we play at Masters of Rock and Vegas Festival in Portugal. It's really big stages, so I can't wait and very excited about it.
Do you prefer studio perfection or the chaos of a live performance?
I think it's also one of the feature of modern metal. I prefer studio sound, and chaos is not very suitable for this genre because we have a lot of playbacks, layers, and we need to be stick to click and all the forms. So this music is about layers and very, I'd say, very interesting arrangements, and yeah, chaos is like more for traditional metal, I guess.
All right, you're originally from Russia, but you've been in Greece now for 5 years. What's your favorite Greek food?
I would say moussaka. It's like Italian lasagna, but
Yes.
without like without meat. It's with cabbages, with potatoes. Very nice. It's also layers, by the way. So maybe
Yes.
that's my favorite
Love
stuff
that.
in life.
I
Yeah,
love spanakopita.
yeah, very nice.
What would be your dream collaboration?
I have several maybe top artists for me in mind for now. If we choose a male collaboration, I would say Fallen in Reverse or Bad Omens. It's for me maybe the main characters and like heroes of the stage these days. If we speak about female vocalists, I think that we have something in common with Poppy, at least the type of screams. They have similarity, and I like also her clean vocals parts, and I like the music, and every project she enters, it becomes better for me. So Poppy, I would say, yeah. But I also love Courtney from Spirit Box, and our band started from the cover for Circle With Me. Of course, she's awesome, and it would be pleasure to work with her as well. So it depends on the music. So both of these ladies, it's a dream collaboration.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Amy Lee and Evanescence and Spirit Box and Poppy this summer. They're on tour here in the United States. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's going to be a great show. All right, Vikki from Guiltera. Again, you can see Guiltera at the Ladies of Metal Fest in Athens. They'll be performing on April 25th. The festival is all weekend, April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And then at their own G Fest, the second one, June 20th and 21st, and that is in Cyprus, too. Check out the new singles, Far Away, and the album They also is coming out this year, so a big year coming up for Guiltera. Vikki, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much, Steve. It was a pleasure to talk to you. And see
And
you all on the festivals.
yes, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the Metal Queens podcast on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, and wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Steve Richards. I will talk to you again next time.